Presentable P for perfect. Welcome to Youth Talk, where we discuss our challenges and issues and ways to solve them. It's your girl, Abigail Precious, aka Triple C, aka Daddy's Girl, aka Mama's Girl, aka. So today, by the title, you should know what I'm talking about. First of all, how do I look? I got tired of living a low cut and I made a new hairstyle. How do I look? I'm pretty feeling myself. So by the title, you should know what I'm going to talk about. Today, I'm going to talk about how to protect yourself from sexual predators. How do I protect myself from sexual predators? How can I protect myself from sexual predators? That's what I'm going to be talking about today because the rate of rape, sexual harassment, and bully, it's becoming really, it's rising every day, and it's really severe. Of the fact that people take advantage of youth and actually destroy the lives of young people growing up through these memes. It's really alarming, and we all have to stand our ground and take guard and take cover and protect ourselves from this deadly thing. Of course, it's deadly. It's deadly because it's capable of destroying your life. It's capable of filling you with a very poor mindset and inferiority complex, and it's capable of turning you into a moron that you're not. Yes. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. How to protect yourself from sexual predators. I'm going to be giving tips on how to protect yourself from sexual predators. So, tip number one: be alert. Just be alert. Just put it in mind that the next person right by your side might not really have good intentions towards you. I'm not saying you should not trust people. It's good to trust your loved ones, yes, but 100%, not 100% though, 90% of sexual harassment and rape and all of that comes from people, the most trusted persons, because your friend knows how to get close to you enough to harm you than your enemy. So be alert, take guard, be conscious of the fact that you don't know what is in the next person's mind, and you don't know what they are thinking about you. You don't know their intention towards you, even if it's your father, your brother, your mother, or your sister, your friend, and whatever. But those persons you love the most are actually the persons who get to harm you because they know you too well. So take guard, be alert. You don't want to be seen outside your house in a very dangerous neighborhood at night. Obviously, you're putting yourself like in a trap, and you're getting yourself into the whole, like, you're keeping yourself vulnerable to to sexual predators out there. So be alert, avoid going out in the dark. Always go out in company to places you know you're new to, and places and to people who you don't trust. When I go out and when I tell my mom, I want to go see a friend, like there was a time I was going to go to the hospital to see a friend that I don't really know so well. Like we just met at an eatery, and then we just got talking. Like my friend and I are close to the person, and his father was in the hospital, and he was like, come visit. I told my mom. You know what my mom did? She actually asked my brothers to follow me. Yes. And when they see you with, like, in company of someone, they tend to go back, like cancel the intentions they have, because they know that you can be easily protected with those people around you. But if you go alone and you don't know the person, and the person maybe had real, like, bad intentions towards you, oh my god, you're vulnerable. Like, it has already happened. You've put yourself into a trap that is gonna catch you by the leg. Yes. So be alert. Don't come out at night. Even if you must come out in company of someone, don't pass dark places, and avoid shortcuts. I don't really find shortcuts funny. They might be short, but I don't even think they are short, because those shortcuts can also be very long if you compare, like really measure the distance, it can be the same. And those shortcuts has hidden places where bad people could hide and do you harm and stuff like that. So avoid shortcuts. If you must pass, also pass in company of someone you know. Yes. Tip number 2, avoid sending missed messages. Yes. You can't um be dressing provocatively and you can flirting with guys and expect them not to get. We are teenagers, we are youths, and we are humans. Most of all, we get this kind of feelings when we become a teenager, which is normal because God created it for us, but you can only use it at the right time, mind you. He gave us those desires, but at the same time, He gave us control, self control, and the power to control those desires. So when you're tempting your neighbor, you're tempting the opposite sex, and you're just maybe flirting too much, not flirting too much, flirting at all. You're flirting, you're dressing, your dress is like, oh my god, I'm so available. That's what your dressing is saying. I'm so available. God, I need someone. All those kind of dressings, you know what I mean? When you dress provocatively and you flirt around, you're definitely sending the wrong message to people. That means you're ready for that stuff. Yeah, that bad guy. You ready for it? So they're gonna get it from you whether you like it or not, because maybe oh, she's just forming or stuff like that. She really wants it, or he's just forming or something like that. He really wants it. So avoid sending missed message. Just avoid it. Dress properly and avoid flirting. When you're touching shoulders too much and giving that kind of eye contact or stuff like that, it's not really good for you because it makes you vulnerable to sexual predators. Another thing, don't be scared to say no. Don't be scared of speaking up. Don't say they're going to see you as rude. Hey, if they're going to see you as rude, let them see you as rude. Shout, scold them. In fact, be mean to them, because when they're trying to maybe like someone is trying to shake you and the person is rubbing your palm or something, and you're like, the person is giving you like negative vibe, trying to get too touchy, and you'll be like, stop. Yes, you're saying stop. Oh my god, that's like an invitation for more because they're not going to stop. But when you're firm with your no, hey, stop it, don't do that, you can't disrespect me like that, yes, you're going to stop because they're scared of you. When you speak up, they're scared of you. But when you're doing stop, they can even threaten you. If you tell anybody or you refuse me, you're dead and you're going to get scared. Mind you, and when you do that, you're going to regret it because you're going to be the one who's going to feel guilty and hurt and broken and depressed and shattered and stuff like that. But be able to give a firm answer. Be able to give a firm answer. Like, no. Be able to say no. Be able to say, get your hands off me. Be able to say, don't touch me. Be able to say, stay away from me. Give me a 1 meter. Be able to say it. And the next tip is set boundaries. Even if you're dating or you're in a relationship, set boundaries. You should be able to trust your boyfriend enough to believe that he respects you and respects your principles, and don't be scared like, if I say no to him or stuff like that against my wish, I'm going to lose my boyfriend. If you lose your boyfriend because you don't want to get into sexual sin or sexual immorality or premarital sex, then that guy wasn't even worth keeping. He wasn't even there because he wanted to get to know you or get to be closer to you or because he liked you. No, he had one reason he got into a relationship with you, and that was because he wanted to make use of you and dump you, girl. So just set boundaries. You should be able to give like rules and principles. Not saying you have to be bossy. You don't have to be bossy, yes, but give rules and principles. This is how far we go, and this is how close we get, and this is how near we get close to each other, and this is what we are going to be doing, and this is what we shouldn't ever think of doing. Possibly when you want to go on dates and you're very young and you don't really trust him that much, if you want to go on a date with someone, it's always advisable to get a chaperone, someone who's going to watch over you. That's why it's not good to keep a secret relationship. Make sure your parents get to know about it. It helps prevent all of these mistakes and this trap of falling into sexual immorality or falling into the hands of a sexual predator. So just make sure you tell someone about it, and make sure you set boundaries. Set boundaries on your relationship. It's not really bad for you to get into a relationship, but it depends on the type of relationship. Yeah. You can get into a wholesome relationship, yeah, where you guys do fun stuffs together, you pray together, you go out together, you meet your families, and you're friends with your families are friends because of you, and stuff like that. Yes, you go out on dates and all of that, but set boundaries, because when he starts to play on your conscience, like, I thought you loved me, if you love me you can do this for me, like some puppet here, and you're falling, you'll be like, oh my god, I love him so much, I can't afford to lose him. Wake up from your slumber. That's not love, that's infatuation, childish crush, all of that. It's not really bad for you to have a crush. That's why you're human, and that's why you're a youth. Yeah, that's why you're a teenager, and that's why you're a youth. For you to have those multiple feelings, but you have to manage them too. That's not love at all. Anybody who keeps you at a crossroad of choose me or this, please don't choose any. Run for your dear life. So keep these tips. Make sure you do like these things. Dress properly always. Avoid getting too touchy, and stop flirting with guys, and stop sending wrong messages, like wrong vibes and all of that, and be alert. Don't go out at night. If you must go in the presence of, like, with a company and stuff like that. Then I'm sure you should be able to protect yourself from sexual predators, because these are the means they get you. Another important tip: please be careful while online, because that's like the most common ways people get to fall into this trap. You can't meet someone online today and that person is trying to be like, oh, someone doesn't even have to rape you to be a sexual predator. No, like, someone gets slides into your DM and the person is like, oh, I like you. You're like, you like him too. Before you know, you guys get talking, and you start sending awful pictures. When I mean awful pictures, you know what I mean, yeah, and stuff like that. He uses it to blackmail you and stuff like that. You just be careful. You don't have to even make friends online. I know social media was made for you to have friends. Good things can come from it too, but at the same time, you should be careful, because lots of bad people are like in getting around those stuffs now, and those social media apps, and they come online to abuse girls and disrespect you. Like, someone you just meeting for the first time will be like, hey, can you be my girlfriend? And when they tell you, can you be my girlfriend, like, that's a long distance relationship. And what keeps it? The wrong things keeps those kind of relations. You don't know him too well, first of all, and the person disrespects you because he sees you as cheap, or like, even as you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're so cheap to be able to date someone you barely know. Then you'll be like, can you visit me? The what can be even the worst case. Some of these persons can even be kidnappers or ritualists. Then you carry your bag. Where are you going to? I'm going to maybe Lagos. I'm going to Los Angeles, or I'm going to Miami. I'm going to meet a friend. Then you go and you maybe get into drug pushers or human traffickers and all of that. Then you're in trouble. Please be careful online. Chat with the right person. Anybody you see that is giving you a negative vibe, just do well to block, like, be able to block, press the block. Just block that person, unfriend him, delete him, report him, whatever. Just do it and just get that person away from your DM, from your chat list or your friend list or stuff like that. Just get that person away from you. Yes, do it. So just to follow these tips and you feel protected. You even feel good of yourself because people are gonna hold you high esteem. Like people are gonna look you with regard because you're someone who has principled. You're a principled person. You don't actually bring yourself solo or stoop solo to some kind of awkward relationship, or you feel good about yourself. Because another thing, when you are abused by someone, either sexually or whatever, you get raped or stuff like that, you're gonna feel hurt and broken, and you don't want that to happen to you, right? Just do this, do the right things, and all of this, you ward off all this bad omen, because it's a bad omen. You ward it off by doing the right thing. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, press the like button, subscribe, comment on what videos you want me to be doing, and share, please. And turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I post. And like I say, love yourself and love others. And I will be back with more videos